4 buses came to Snug, chopping off the people, but 1 passenger was still on board. "We've got you to drop off, sir," said Taru. "Where can we take you?" "Have you ever been in the woods before?" the passenger asked Taru. "Yes, we have, only we don't know the route to the waterfall," said Taru. "There's a route that goes up the hill. You can go along it, but it's best you don't tell anyone who you met." The 4 buses looked at each other, wondering what he was talking about, but knew they had to follow where the route would take them. They drove out of the village and were in the woods. The passenger told them to stop for a minute when far enough away so no one could eavesdrop on them. When he got out, one of the buses listened to a distant siren. "That's odd. We're in the clear, but some flashing lights are lurking," said Lanny. "We haven't done anything wrong, have we?" "Crumbs, I thought Australia has calmed down," said the passenger. "I'm Harry Potter, if you want to know me. And I'm always in trouble, so I'm a convict." "Tell the truth, then," said Taru. "I was needing to take you, so I would get to Snug. The house isn't really for anyone. It's only for wizards who live a tough life, especially when we're orphans." "We can't have that," said Taru. "We just realized you were trying to not put us in danger, because whatever is causing you to flee must be not lasting." "It's the search war that causes it." "Come on now, you better get you hidden." Harry climbed back on Taru, and the 4 buses drove off again, quietly, so as to lose the flashing lights. It was a kilometer when they got to the other side and found the house all empty and unrestored. "Thanks for the lift," said Harry. "This is where we hopefully can live, and it'll get restored with magic." "And you follow the route to the waterfall and back. But don't run into the police." "We won't. We don't want them to think us involved." "Once again, thank you." The buses left the house and started looking for the waterfall. "Oh dear, Taru," said Ruki. "Whatever has that Potter boy done to deserve a search war?" "Things are mental for him," said Taru. "We can't really tell the police we took him here. And I think going to the waterfall is the best option to take." "They're still there," said Lanny. "But look what's to get us away from the Snug village." It was a back route showing the way to market. The leaves filled the buses. "Great idea, Lanny. We can keep out of trouble." The buses continued, following the route away from Harry's house. He knew They had to leave his path alone. True, he was to leave theirs. When they came to the end of the road, they saw the beautiful sight of the waterfall. "It looks fun to play in," said Rookie. "We can't swim," said Garner. "It's for people or animals to do that." "I know." "I wonder what we can find here," said Taro. "Say, what's this?" The little blue bus noticed something at the bottom of a tree planted beside the water hole. It was clean, the leaves, but not the trunk. When he got close, he could see it was a map. "A map beside the water hole? That's not allowed here." The other buses drove up to see. "It's a map, Rookie," said Taro. "It's got a name on it." "Who's it?" "It's her map. She must have left it here." "There's where she lives. It's called the Ida Bay Railway," said Rookie. "That's what we wanted to see when we were on our way here," said Garner. "Maybe we should give it back to her," said Lanner. "She'll be missing it." Taro put the map on his seat, but before they could go back, they remembered the police still in the snug village. "We can't go back to the village. Let's take the shortcut I found," said Lanny. "We'll come back to Snug when it's not full of police cars." The 4 buses came across the shortcut just through the woods. Lanny led the way. "Where does this route go, Lanny?" asked Taro. "It's never used before, Taro. I just had a feeling it could lead us to somewhere," said Lanny. They came to a spot which wasn't seen from their headlights. Lanny had found a route to a pub at the bottom of Mount Wellington. There was a sign they came across. One went to Hobart and the other to Huonville. "We'll go left," said Lanny. "Your turn to lead the way, child." So they went to the left. "The visit to the Snug Waterfall went well," said Garner. "And the police didn't ask us of Harry's visits. He wants to have his path alone, so we must keep his promise," said Taro. "There's one thing we've learned," said Rookie. "Never tell a police officer a person's a wizard, not a muggle."